Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to our live for today. We're coming to you live, well, not we, that would be me, coming to you live from Bali. It is still pretty early, had a, what is it? Early, Nicola. It's 10 to 8. It's late if you look at the actual times that I've been getting up this week. Anyway, so I thought that I would share with you a little bit of where I'm staying and just talk into a little bit about what we expect, about the standards that we set for ourselves and things like that. So you guys know that I'm a huge advocate for, that's a bit strange stuff going on here, a huge advocate for making sure that you're walking your talk, that you are in alignment with what it is that you're saying, and if you're the type of person who's selling success, then you've got to be demonstrating success, right? If you're somebody who is selling health, then you've got to be demonstrating that. You've got to be walking your talk. There are far too many people out there. Hey Jones, far too many people out there who are not doing that, right? They're selling health, and yet they're not exercising. They're not practicing what they preach, so to speak. So one of the things that happened this week in getting here, I got checked in, staying at the amazing W Hotel. Got checked in, and my room was an oceanfront facing room, which was really lovely. The room was really lovely. Hey Paul. But there was the music from the bar just down the beach was like doof, 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 like coming in my room. And not coming in my room, but you could hear it from inside the room, and I could hear it the whole time, pretty much that I was sleeping. And, just that dull, like kind of doof, doof, doof thud. And I decided, it's like, you know what, this is crap. This is bullshit. I need to be able to sleep. I like to be able to go to sleep early. I don't want to wait for all of the party people to stop doing their thing, right? Now, this hotel is beautiful. It's funky. It's bright coloured. There's like this most amazing graffiti wall on the front of the gym. I'll show you some photos of that later. It's just like, oh, I wish I had that art up in my house, actually. So I decided that in order for me to, really practice my self-care and do the things that I want to be able to do while I'm still here, so I fly home Saturday, it was important to not be in that room. So I decided to change rooms. So I thought that I would share with you, not that I need to justify why I need to change rooms, right? But, I thought that, well, anyway, I should have just booked this room in the first place, and I just didn't, because I was kind of like, oh, well, no, this other one will be fine, yada, yada, yada. So I'll do the little walkthrough, because I think it's pretty beautiful. You just have to excuse the unmade when we get into the thing, because I've got that. So as you walk in, we're walking through the gate here, and there's like a lovely little pool here, and then we've got the private pool, daybeds. And I think this is really cute. You can look at the steam on the windows because it's so cold on the inside and hot on the out. Look at the pigs. I think this is cute. It's like pigs might fly. So up over here, that's like daybed, private pool, that's pretty cool. And then when you come in, oh look, the bed's not made, sorry about that. People haven't been in yet. So this beautiful sitting area. That's my little coffee station over there with the mandatory woolly bags, of course. So through here, a beautiful big bath, and that overlooks that through here. So really lovely, big double bathroom. Oh, hi. Big mirror. And then check out the wardrobe. Like, how good is that? Just massive. It doesn't look very neat and tidy, but them's the breaks. Shower, like massive shower room. Crazy. It is Jones, hey? It's just absolutely beautiful. And it feels like, or does it feel, there's like this little waterfall thing over here. So there's this constant kind of just really lovely, soothing, except not so much at 2 o'clock in the morning, soothing water. You can hear it from the inside, like water trickling over here. So then we walk through here. Can't remember what's in here. Oh, the safe. Right, drawers, boring. Boring. Little desk area, computer, so that's just over there, and then you've got the bed just there, massive bed. So what I love about this is like you've got these like metal screens, and then you kind of get that hint of colour and stuff through there and whatever else. So it's kind of like just the most lovely, almost serene kind of feeling, right? So it feels like I've been kind of transported into a little Zen paradise thing. Thank you, Paul. More like a little Zen paradise thing versus feeling like I had to tolerate and put up with the table, put up with like a doofness because that was the room that I'd originally booked and chosen. Now, a previous me would have just been like, oh, suck it up, Nicola, you know, rah, you don't need to go and be in a different room, you don't need a private pool, you don't need this, you don't need that, blah, blah, blah. And I guess where I'm going with this is that there are more times than you'd probably maybe care to admit. I know, but I've done this before where we put our own well-being, self-care, our own sleep, our own mental health, whatever, we'll put that often, second. Hey, Kim. We might put that second versus actually doing the thing that you know is going to help you feel really well rested and things like that. Now, it's not about staying in the most, in a luxury pool villa, right? It's not about that. It might be you choosing the room at the back of the hotel versus the front of the hotel. It might be you choosing a different hotel altogether versus somewhere else. It's just about where have you let yourself put up with stuff that is not really serving you or your highest purpose. Now, this could be in your wardrobe, it could be your car, it could be any number of areas. It could be your socks, do your socks have holes in them? Why are you putting up with that? So if you want to be able to really, I guess, that sounds really bad. If you really want to be someone who is elevating your frequency, if you want to be someone who's elevating your money, if you want to be someone who's elevating your business, then you've got to have a look. I know sometimes it feels a little counterintuitive, but you want to elevate the things that you're allowing in your worlds and in your life. Now, one of the questions that comes up usually is, but I don't have the money to be able to do that right now, or whatever else. So you do what you freaking can. Right? It's not about saying that you've got to go out and buy a $500 pair of shoes because your current shoes are crap. Go and buy the best thing that you can with the money that you have available to you, like with the resources that you have available to you. And then you can start to kind of like up level from there, right? So it might be, I've talked to you guys a little bit about journaling before, and it's like, well, you don't have to go and buy a $500 journal. You don't have to go and buy a folio from Louis Vuitton. You don't have to go and buy a Chanel handbag. You go and you get the best thing that you can get for you right now in that moment with the resources that you have available. And make no apologies for that. It's just, sometimes the reality is the reality. So we were talking about this yesterday in the mastermind meeting. It wasn't a meeting. I can't even say that. In the mastermind that I'll... gathering, let's say. It wasn't a meeting, it was the furthest thing from a meeting. Meeting sounds like stuffy and awkward and stupid and stuff. So I was sitting talking with the people in the mastermind yesterday. That's a better way of phrasing that, Nicola. And one of the girls said, well, you know what, I really need a new car. Don't have the financial resources to do that right now. What's the, what do I do? And the advice, same thing that I've given you guys. It's like you do what you can with what you've got. So if not getting a new car is an issue, then you make the car that you currently have feel the best that you possibly can. You might get it detailed regularly, keep it washed, keep it smelling nice, keep it tidy, read your kids the right act and make sure they treat it really well as well. There are so many things that you can do without having to go out and spending a whole bunch of money that you may or may not have on things, right? So you do the best that you can with what you've got, but then also expect that the other things that you do want are also going to come into fruition. So I hope that that helps you. Of course it does. Of course it helps you. So I am going to, what time is it? It's like 8 a.m. here, and I haven't been for a walk yet. Feeling very lazy. It's hilarious. I'm going to go for a walk, and then I'm going to come home and I'm going to do some journaling because, that needs to be done. Do some energy work because, that needs to be done every day. And I will probably come back to you guys a little later on. Now, you will have seen that I have been talking about working together one-on-one, and for some people that's something that you might want to do or explore. And I actually think that if you are looking at really up leveling all of the things that you want in your life and in your world and in your business and with your money and everything else, if you really, really want to change things, then it's really important to have people around you, people who get it and all of that stuff. People who get all of the areas. And I think it's really important that you've got somebody in your world that will help you with that. So if you are looking for help with elevating your business, your life, your marketing, your energy, all of that stuff, then, perhaps working at that one-on-one level is something that's really important. Kim, who is on here at the moment, I think she's still on here, we've been working together for the last 5 years now, or coming up 5 years. Now, there's a reason that people hang around for that length of time, right? And it's not just about learning the latest tactic. It's not just about learning the latest thing, the latest strategy, the coolest funnel, the whatever. Some of that becomes important at various different times, and sometimes, that can be the thing that we work on first. But the conversations that, she and Jeremy and I have, so Jeremy's her husband, might as well be married, they're not married, but husband. The conversations that we have on a daily, weekly, usually a few times a week, it's around micro tweaks, micro adjustments, and, whether it be around mindset, whether it be around a tactic. It's not around, okay, well, this is what you need. I'm not giving you this until you've done this. We go through whatever it is that needs to be gone through and be really quick to tweak it. So some of the things that people experience are like, I had a really great week last week, and then this week I feel like I can't back it up. Or, the money flow has slowed down a bit this week. What do I do about that? And it's not usually go and increase your ad spend. It's not usually, all right, let's go do this. There are some elements of understanding the data. But more importantly, it's around, okay, well, where do we need to tweak? What do we need to do? Maybe we need to do some releasing, because everything is energy, right? If we think about it, everything that you experience, like in your energetic field, happens out here, and then it sort of takes time to come in and then manifest in the physical world. So if we can if we get an inkling of something, if we can tweak it and then make it go, then that has a profound effect on the reality that you experience, the reality that you see, and everything else. Everything is energy. Money is an energy. Love is an energy. Feeling healthy is an energy. Your mindset is energy. And then we also blend in, obviously, your conscious and your unconscious mind to just help you kind of elevate. So it's really cool. It's really amazing. Now, if you are curious about that, I'm not asking for a massive commitment. If we talk and we find that we're a good fit, we'll hang out together for the next 3 months. And, there's a fair bit involved in that. It's going to be full on. You're going to have the ride of your freaking life. It's going to be amazing. But we work together for at least the next 3 months. And then after that, it's up to, you and I, what it is that we decide to do. We might find that we don't even like each other, and that's cool. That won't happen, but you know what I mean? It gives you that, get out of jail free card. I'm not asking for a lifetime commitment or give me your firstborn child. We work together for the first 3 months. You'll get some results, and then we'll assess from there what it is that you want to do. Most people, 90% of people, stay for like a year, 18 months, 5 years, 2 years. you know, a really long 2.5, 3 years. Lots of people stay for a really long time. It just really depends on, you know, where you're at. And I guess the thing here, like the commitment that I give you guys, is that I'm always working on up-leveling myself. I'm always working on expanding. I'm always working on how do we do things with more ease? How do we do things with less effort? And so that always filters down and through into everything that we do with, or everything that I do with you guys, to really make sure that you are getting the absolute best and the most amazing experience that you could possibly have. So, you know, my commitment to you is continual self-growth so that you can continue to grow yourself. Cool? Awesome. And of course, my absolute, probably biggest commitment is that we're going to have a shit ton of fun, and that you're just going to get some really amazing results. So if you want to explore that, that's great. Have a look at that that link that's just pinned in the comments there. Let me know if that doesn't work, because that would be really awkward. And we will go from there. Have a really beautiful, amazing, and fantastic Friday. I'll come to you guys a little later, I'm sure, as I sit and process and integrate and do the things that need to be done while I'm here, in order to bring that back, bring those experiences home, and really infuse it into everything that we do together. All right, everybody, I think this is hilarious. I just have to say. Have a really great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.